Yeah, so my internet went off for a day, just over a day, and let's just say it was an educational experience. I knew I relied heavily on the internet, but I didn't really know how badly I needed the internet in my day-to-day routine. Jeez, like I knew it was bad, but this was just ridiculous. Like the second the internet went, I had no idea what to do with my day, and I just spent the day sitting around contemplating, contemplating my life, trying to think of ideas, trying to do like a brainstorm of what to do with all that spare time. You know, a lot of people my age have hardly have any spare time, but when I have spare time, if I don't have, obviously if I don't have access to the internet, I don't know what to do with myself. So I was thinking about reading a book because when I was younger I used to be very much into books, but I just couldn't bring myself to it. I completely lacked the motivation and had absolutely, positively no desire to read, to even open a book, which I thought was kind of pathetic on my part. And I just felt full of self-pity at the time, and I just despised myself and how far I've sunk down the rabbit hole. It was it was very embarrassing. This internet really has consumed the very core of my life, and without it I feel empty inside. I feel like a hollow shell that has had the soul ripped from it. And that's, and when you're talking about something like the internet that is trivial, um, supposedly trivial in the lives of millions, billions of people, to me it's essential. It's essential to my very existence, and that is not easy to admit, which is why I'm saying it in front of the camera, where probably when probably no one is going to see this video, so I can rest assured that it won't get out there. Not that anyone would care anyway. No one even knows who I am. But it was bad. And when the internet came on, I felt this enormous sense of relief and self-importance. I felt like before I felt my life had ceased to exist, and now I felt like I was reincarnated with a new life purpose, which was obviously to use the internet as I see fit. And I did. I used the many benefits of the internet to my heart's content, and I felt so warm and fuzzy inside. I felt like my soul had reawakened, and it was a very refreshing kind of feel. No exaggeration, I had become completely disengaged with reality. It was a bit of a wake-up call for me. It really was a kind of like a cry to help aimed at myself. That and it was like I was subconsciously telling myself I need to find more to do with my spare time. I really need to find more hobbies. and that's no exaggeration. I think I'm kind of a victim of my own time, which is the Facebook generation. Of the second social media is not accessible in my life, as well as the internet as a whole, I really have no idea what to do with myself, and all those negative thoughts just come crawling back into my head. So this has kind of been a bit of a wake-up call for me. Yes, so in conclusion, it's virtually impossible for me to survive without the internet for a week, or even for a day, actually, for a day. I really struggled with that, with this situation, and I feel like kind of a compelling need to sort myself out, and here's hoping I can do that sooner rather than later. I have a lot of self-reflection to do, it seems, so I guess I better get to it. Thank you for watching, and just if anyone is watching, try living without the internet at least for a few hours. You know, no phone, no devices hooked up to the internet at all, and you'll probably find it very strange. And maybe you'll have like kind of a quarter-life crisis like I have. Anyway, goodbye.